Hey gang, how you doing? Good to see you. Internet buddy, Patreon, and all-round stuffed up guy. Brian, here in the backyard again. What has become the arena? The arena. I use the backyard for grilling. I use the backyards for shooting little coffee videos with you. I use the backyard for singing songs and drinking too many beers. But during these times of turmoil and competition, nothing gets my juices flowing, gets the blood up, gets the gander going, gets the hairs on the back of my neck sticking up more than good-natured, hard-fought competition. This arena has been an area of triumph for me. I have felt joy in this arena. I have marched off the field of this arena, or this marina, a triumphant winner. But more often than not, at least by one, I have left this arena a dejected loser and a dejected loser. Depends on the spelling. So here I am again. I bravely come forward into the arena with the big yellow wall and the French door and the little crescent moon over my shoulder, the folded up sun umbrella. You're familiar with the trappings of the arena. You've been here too. You have had success. You have also sometimes suffered the indignity of becoming a loser. When you win, you share it with the other Patreons. It is a win for your entire team, all 180-something of you now. When I win, I share it with, well, just me. It's my win. I'm a solo athlete here. So when I feel the pain of loss and become a loser, I bear that burden myself. You at least get to spread it around. The other 186 of you. We lost this week. Yeah, we did. But I only feel 186th of the loss. Whereas me, your old buddy Brian, feels all of the loss and all of the success. Today, I hope to feel the success. I hope to reach through the screen here and touch all of you. Not like that. That came out wrong. I think you know what I'm trying to get at here. I'm going to reach through the screen and dominate you. Still sounded a bit wrong. I'm going to juggle here and bring joy to the screen, and at the end of which, I will hopefully be the dominant competitor here in the yellow arena of dappled sunlight and the occasional gardening implement going off. Enough small talk. Let's get to it. It's another even-numbered Does It Juggle, which means there's another chance, since we're so close, to tie it up again. This week had a theme. I wanted all the objects to be either animal or human figures that I had around the house. Dolls, sculptures, objects d'art. The options were a Barbie doll, basic Barbie doll, nothing fancy about that. A metal frog sculpture, Buddha fairy's head, which is kind of like a Barbie head, a little bit smaller perhaps. A stuffed mermaid doll, I've offered that one before. A pig sculpture made of metal, and a small plastic Pegasus figurine. You went with 3 animals. Getting no votes at all, by the way, is the mermaid doll. I'm going to keep offering the mermaid doll. I don't know why. I just want to see that sucker flop around through the air. So let's find out who won, or what won. Well, in third place is the pig sculpture. You're familiar with the pig sculpture, of course. It's in the background of most of my videos, just because it's a fun little thing to have around. This little guy's been living near my grill for a while. We picked it up at some silly little store. We thought it represented barbecue, food, cooking out, whatever. It's a pig sculpture. It's made of resin. Okay, it's made of that hard plastic that gets put into a mold. There's something loose in it. I have no idea what. I guess this little part here may have broken into it. Yeah, it's a tiny, I guess that little bit right there is inside of it, but it's hollow. Pretty sturdy, though. Okay, object number 1. This one came in third place. Let's get used to handling it. Not too heavy, weighs about, I would say, 4 pounds. Has those legs, kind of like a bowling ball, but, you know, if the legs come in at a weird angle, it's going to throw me off. Okay, getting used to it. I'm going to throw it really weird this time to see what happens. Okay. Pig sculpture. And today, if you are curious, I don't always do it because it doesn't always matter, but I do have the cushions on the ground here just at my feet because a few of these items are, I think that one mostly is kind of breakable, and We don't want to break anything if we don't have to. Okay, the next item that you guys voted for was the metal frog sculpture. This one has actually been in the contest before, and I'm surprised it didn't win before now. I'm pretty sure I put a photograph of it up there for you. It is metal. It is the sculpture of a frog with an umbrella. I got this at a rescue rally, a charitable event for auction. I think I paid something like $500-600 for it. Obviously, it's not worth it. But, you know, it's a charity auction, so you always give a little more. And as I'm talking to you guys, the camera and the lights and stuff are all kind of set up on my grill. I keep resting my hand on the edge of the grill right into a little pile of grease. That's not helping. I have to rinse it off with my water. Okay. Wait, now is this the... Yeah. Okay. Let's get used to this one, throwing side to side. I'm most concerned about this one. It's a little heavier than the pig sculpture. And the thing that concerns me most, okay, I'm doing okay so far, it has one or two sharp spots. Few of you were concerned, and I appreciate that. The end of his umbrella is kind of sharp. The top of the umbrella is kind of sharp. And yeah, his little toes are kind of sharp. They're not so sharp that if they hit me, it's going to I'm going to get a giant gash. I thought of wearing gloves, but I think it's going to be okay. The very worst, I might get a little puncture. I'm not too concerned about it. The umbrella just hit my hand just then and did it again. I'm fine. No big deal. So we're not going to wear anything as of right now. I don't have anything out here anyway. I'd have to find like construction gloves. All right. So, frog sculpture, pig sculpture, frog sculpture. Final one, the other animal on the list is the small plastic Pegasus, which I know was also offered before, and I can't remember if I did juggle it before. You guys can look that up if you want. Very, very light. You have two things that are kind of heavy and big, and one light thing. And the light thing today, it's not light really, by comparison to the other two it is. And when juggling objects of different shapes and sizes, by now a lot of you figured out, it doesn't matter how heavy any particular object is. To make it hard for me, the other object has to be extreme at the other end. So Pegasus, made of plastic, probably the non-breakable thing in today's juggle. We'll get used to that. Already it's proving the same as before. The thing that always is difficult, right? It's the light thing. It's not that I can't juggle it, it's that I'm going to be looking at the other two heavy things. All right, here we go. I practiced them both. You all know the rules. The rules are simple. I get two tries to get 12 throws. A throw is a catch after a throw. In other words, in midair, it's not a catch yet. It has to actually land in my other hand and get caught. Uh-oh, that doesn't bode well. And that would count as a catch. That would be 1, and it goes 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 12. The score in our ongoing campaign is, of course, you currently have 5 wins. I currently have 4. We were tied last week, but you gave me some big challenges, and I did not succeed. So here we go. See if I can catch up. 2 big objects this week. Not too big to juggle for me, kind of big to start with. So we're going to start, I think. We're going to start... okay, we're going to start Pig, Frog, Pegasus. Pig, Frog, Pegasus. And I do have cushions down here, so if I'm kind of like wobbling around here on the ground, just want to let you know what I'm doing below me. 12 throws. The first attempt, the order is going to be Pig, Metal Frog Sculpture, Plastic Pegasus, which I'm kind of holding in my fingers like that. Okay, here. The wings are already a problem. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ladies and gentlemen, fobs of all ages, everyone out there watching who probably just fell off your chairs, you should. I, as recently as 28 seconds ago, because it didn't take very long, knew I was going to fail. I knew I was going to fail. There's so many reasons I should have failed. This thing is big, and it seems relatively bulbous, but it has the dumb feet. Catch 1 foot wrong, I'm not catching that. This thing, pretty damn heavy, pointy, owie, and sharpie in numerous locations. No normal shape at all to it. I thought, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to cut my hand, possibly. I'm going to have to go get a tetanus shot. I didn't, by the way. I'm totally fine. This item, the lighter of the 3, yet if it would have gone boing. There's many ways it could have landed that would have been wrong. There's really only one good way, and that's probably on his back. I thought the video was going to go longer. I got to be honest with you guys. I thought I was going to have at least one failed attempt, and probably it's going to be another failure. That's what I love about these videos. They're real. I did not try juggling those before. I don't know what to say, guys. I thought I was going to fail. I had a speech ready. I felt, well, I was going to improvise something, but I had a basic idea. I was going to drop my head and be all, oh, well, you again vanquished me. And I was going to kind of like drift out of the frame like this. I thought that'd be funny. But now I don't have to, because now I get to look you guys right in the eye, and I get to say those words of wisdom that were said by, I think, John Paul Jones when he first established the baseline for Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti. He said, I regret that I have only one juggle to give to you people, but nanny nanny boo boo, stick your heads completely in the doo-doo. I won, you lost. I have tied it up again. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Does It Juggle number 10. The score is currently 5. Your old buddy Brian, also 5. We're 5-5. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Thank you so very much. The competition was exciting. It was thrilling. And I'm sorry that you all now have to share the misery of defeat amongst 184 of you. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the next Does It Juggle. And now, here comes the finger.